The $1 million winner of the skills competition, Connor McDavid, the Edmonton Oilers, here to take your questions. We have mic holders on either side of the room. Would ask you to raise your hand and wait for the mic to ask your question. We'll start in the second row on the left.
Derek Van Diest, NHL.com. Congratulations, Connor. Any plans for the winnings?
That's a good question. I haven't really put much thought into it. I know I'm going to have some teammates back home that are going to be very interested in what I'm going to do with it. But I'm going to have to try to figure it out. Obviously, maybe donate some of it to the teammates. We'll see. A lot of good options.
Fourth row on the left.
Congrats, Connor. Matt Larkin here from Daily Faceoff. I know the league consulted you for input on how to improve these challenges. So did it feel extra special just being part of it, given you had that input?
Yeah, there was a lot of guys that had input in it. Obviously from the league side, Steve Mayer, everybody was kind of involved, and I thought it was entertaining. I know from a competitive side, it definitely got competitive out there. I was huffing and puffing. Guys were working hard, trying to put on a good show, and I feel like we did that. I think we can feel good about it. Ultimately, it's up to the fans, and I hope they enjoyed.
Front row on the left.
Connor, obviously this building, you being from around this area, there's a boost for, the Maple Leafs players out there, but what's it feel like when, you see the energy of the building really lift when you come on the ice, and just how much does that help you perform?
Yeah, it means a lot. It means a lot. The Toronto fans have always showed a lot of love to me when I've been in town, and, it means a lot. Obviously being a local guy, growing up watching the Leafs in this building, the building means a lot to me that way. Seeing all the great Maple Leafs that have come through, and like I said, the building means a lot. The fans have always treated me really well, and it means a lot to hear them cheer.
Second row on the left.
Connor, you came close last year to scoring 70 goals. Auston Matthews is on pace to do that this year, and in fact, he could tail off just a little bit in the second half of the year and still get there. As a guy who was on that quest last year, it hasn't been done since '93. What do you think it would mean to the game to see somebody get to that precipice?
It'd be amazing. Obviously, he's as good as you're going to find in this league, and goal scoring wise, he's the best of the best. To think somebody might score 70 goals is mind boggling. If anyone's going to do it, I think he's the guy, and he's having a great year. I don't see him slowing down.
Third row on the left.
Connor, which event was the most challenging for you, and which one did you enjoy the most?
I would say the most challenging was the breakaway one. Gorgiev had my number, and he was poke checking, and he was mixing things up. He made it tough for me. But that's what he's there to do. It was a tough ask for the goalies. Credit to them for stepping in there and battling, and I thought they were great, and they put on a good show, and especially that Gorgiev, he had my number for sure. Which one did I enjoy the best? I'm going to say the last one, the obstacle course. I thought that was cool. It kind of tied in all different aspects of the game, and I thought it was good. I thought it was entertaining, and it was fun to be a part of.
We'll go third row on the right.
Connor, as you were finishing the obstacle course, coming through those cans, it looked like you had a little smile on your face. Did you know you had it at that point, and what does it mean for you to have the bragging rights to know that you won this thing?
I was most nervous, to be honest, about the passing. I was really nervous about the passing, the sauce, and into the mini nets. So nervous that I kind of fumbled through the gates there, and but kind of made my way through, and knew that I was on a pretty good clip, and I knew I had some time to spare, and was just thinking, don't miss, and thankfully I didn't.
Standing up on the right.
Connor, you talked about the fans being engaged and really involved. What do you think of some of the reactions? Pasternak got a little bit, Kucherov got a little bit more.
Yeah, it shows how passionate the fans are here. Good rivalries with Boston and Tampa. I'm sure us Oilers would get similar reactions to if this was in Calgary or LA or something like that. So shows that the fans are passionate, even at events like this where it's supposed to be all fun and stuff. They can't help themselves. It's fun to see.
Fourth row on the right. Did you have a question, sir?
Oh yeah. Connor, how's it going?
Just talk about like today the NHL announced they're going to be joining the Olympics again. Talk about how much it means to you to be able to represent Canada at the Olympics on the world stage.
Yeah, to get an opportunity to do that would be a dream come true. I think this is something that I've been vocal about for a long time now, and feel very strongly that hockey needs to be on sports' biggest stage, and that is the Olympics, and we need to send our best there, and to have an opportunity to play on a best-on-best tournament, represent my country, play with other amazing hockey players from Canada. It would be special and something that I'm looking forward to the opportunity to chase that down.
Standing on the right.
Connor, are you aware that the last time somebody scored 70 goals in the NHL was also the last time a Canadian team won the Stanley Cup? So from that point of view, are you going to be cheering Austin on and then looking around to see which of the very strong Canadian teams has a shot?
Yeah, go Mats, go. I hope he gets that 70. If that means a Canadian team has a shot. But I think a lot of Canadian teams have a shot this year. There's some really strong teams. Think about Vancouver, obviously here in Toronto. Winnipeg's a great team. The list kind of goes on and on. So the Canadian teams in the NHL are all in a good place, and I think that's good for the game. That's good for the league, and it's an exciting time for those markets.
Second row on the left.
Connor, congratulations. I know the NHL approached you about this skills competition format and stuff. We know the platform you have being the face of the NHL. How much are you enjoying the additional responsibility and the opportunity to help grow this game in little ways and in big ways?
Well, I think the league and the Players Association have done a much better job of communicating and talking to each other about some of the big issues. And not saying that the AllStar game was a big issue, but I think the Olympics was a good example of the league and the PA working together, along with some other people to come to an agreement. And it's great to see. Obviously, the players have a voice in this league, and it's good that guys are using it and asking for what they want.
Fifth row on the left.
Hey Connor, Jesse Pollock from Bar Down, big fan of yours. You've collected your share of All-Star jerseys throughout the year, and I'm just wondering if you have a favorite one all time.
That's a good question. It's hard for me to recall some of them. I thought the ones last year were really nice. One of my favorites. I think my first All-Star game, just a special memory for me. My first time being a part of it. That's a jersey I'll have forever.
Standing on the right.
Hey Connor, we saw Connor Bedard on the bench for the whole evening. Can you imagine what the experience was like for him as a young kid living his first All-Star game?
Yeah, obviously you feel for him. Getting hurt sucks, no matter who you are, especially as someone that is so devoted to the game as he is. It's a bad break, and I'm sure he's wishing he could be partaking in some of the events. It was great to see him on the ice and looking healthy and looking like he's close to coming back. So, it's great to see him. Great to see him out there.
Back second row on the left.
Connor, sorry for the curveball and putting you on the spot. But growing up watching the Maple Leafs in this building, do you have one favorite memory that you recall watching live in this building?
I would say maybe my first time coming to the building. Just a kid. I don't remember how old, but came down with my dad and just remember being so excited. Couldn't believe that I was going to an NHL game and coming into this building and seeing the Leafs, and they were playing the Rangers that night. And I actually predicted the score, so that was a 4-1 win, I think, for the Leafs. So that was a memorable night for me.
Any other questions for Connor? Thank you, sir. Congratulations again.
Thanks, guys.